Yes, we'll be back again. This is our second last video on information literacy. And today I've come with something very helpful, and it is what we call plagiarism, or we are all seeing there in the slide there. And when we talk plagiarism, this is just a illegal quotation of someone else's published work without actually acknowledging that author. It's actually common in many research work. Maybe you are told by your lecturer to actually come up with your topics, and then the research about your topic. So you may end up actually quoting someone else's work without even acknowledging. This come in place whereby after quoting you may not give time for that person or the owner of the published work to acknowledge him or her. Then with plagiarism, I hope the writing is very small, but it may help you to actually increase the size. Yeah, this is somehow visible. So when you talk of plagiarism, actually this involves the intentional or negligent use by paraphrase or direct quotation of the published or unpublished work of another person without full acknowledgement in all church scholarly work, essays, examinations, oral writings, reports, homework assignments, laboratory reports, music scores, and others. Yeah, as I told you before, this deals with actually legal quotation. You may use somebody else's work when dealing with essay writings, but you have to actually acknowledge. If not, then you will fall a victim of this to so-called plagiarism, and it's a big blow to big institution like university. You may end up losing marks for this one only. So when you are actually bringing up your essay writings when asked by a lecturer, you have to watch out to so-called plagiarism. But I have also ways actually how you can stay away of plagiarism. It's not all that very bad, but the bad part comes when you don't acknowledge the author, the right author. But we have actually four types of plagiarisms. Well explained, I will see a way of explaining to you into detail. Yes, there's what we call direct plagiarism. This one, it's the word for word transcription of someone else's work without attribution and without quotation. This is what we call direct plagiarism. There's what we call self-plagiarism. You may not understand. You may think that since you have your own work, you can also go and copy, but it's still a big blow, and it falls under self-plagiarism. This occurs when a student submits his or her own previous work or mixes part of a previous work without permission from all professors involved. So when you are doing any other works apart from that previous work, unless you are harmonizing your previous work, but when you are doing another work, you have to watch out of this thing, because you may fall a victim still and you end up losing marks from professors and lecturers. Then there's what we call mosaic plagiarism. This occurs when a student borrows or phrases from a source without using quotation marks, using this one, or finds synonyms for the author's language while keeping to the same general structure and meaning of the original. So I actually advise you to also go and actually revise all the notes I'm bringing in the video. You can download the video and you check through, you make it in slow motion, then you can be able to read all this one, because I cannot take time to give you time to first read all this one, then to maybe a waste of time. I wish you go and download, then you actually check on the video, checks on the notes that have come with it. Then there's what we call the last one under the types. I told you we have four. This is the last one. There's what we call accidental plagiarism. Many people end up actually copying works without even knowing that they are actually copying from a published work, and they may fail to actually acknowledge or quote. It occurs when a person neglects to cite their sources or misquotes their sources or unintentionally paraphrases a source by using similar words, group of words, or sentence structure without attribution or acknowledgement. So that's briefly about what we call the types of plagiarism. I felt so also useful to get to know what we call the solution to plagiarism. There are 4 steps here how to avoid plagiarism. This is the last slide for this one. And the first one, we have use correct citation. These are all obvious points. You can actually go through it and download the video, then you can actually get to understand more into details. We have 4 of them here, which you actually go and download, then you can read them well. So that's all about plagiarism. I told you this is the second last topic about information literacy, and the last one we are going to deal with it is what we call citation in American Psychological Association APA format. It's so useful. Stay tuned as our next video will be about citation. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.